Hi guys and welcome back. Today we have got another league racing video. We are in China, in Shanghai, and as you can see in qualifying we only drive a short quali today. We are on the intermediate tires, so it has been a wet qualifying and we are currently in first position. Yes, you read that right, I am in first position. But the track has dried up quite a bit, so it's a bit difficult on the inters currently. Some guys have already switched to dry tires, and the soft actually at this point is faster than the intermediate. So yeah, it's not an ideal situation here as we are still on the lap, but we do not want to start on soft, so we try to set our time on the inters because the mediums at this point were 3 seconds slower than the soft tire. And that's why it didn't make sense to go with it, and we went with the inters. We are 2/10 down on a delta time, but DRS has already been activated, so we will gain time on the long straight now, as we are already 3/10 down. But now the long straight comes up, and we are still in P1. Now DRS open, and have a look at the top right hand corner. We gain a lot of time. Braking now, first gear, caution, caution here, you can easily lose the back end. Last corner now, and we are actually in the green, so can we improve our time? Yes, we can! We are still in first, but we didn't quite make it. So Vexum in first position, the top 3 all on soft tires, but we have a great position here from P4 on the mediums, as there's rain predicted in the race, and we are the best medium starting car. Now the start, yes, I said P4, all 3 guys in front of us on softs, and away we go. We do not get the best start, but we also do not lose a position, as Jens behind us has a great start, and we have to pay attention to not crash here. We try to go down the inside here on Mini, but it's very tight here. We now have to defend against Jens, who's side by side with us. And we tuck into the slipstream behind Mini, and that keeps us in front as there's a crash behind us and a virtual safety car. As Fabian has retired, and we still are in P4. Now lap 2 after the VCS ended, we make a small mistake here, which brings Jens right next to us. We are side by side here, and Jens overtakes us. And Mini runs off the track, so it's here a double slipstream. DRS is not open at this point, and now it's 3 wide here, going to the tight hairpin. Can we make it? We overtake Mini, but we do not make it past Jens. Switchback also doesn't work, so still P4 here. And now lap 5. We have caught up to the Ferraris in front, and the mediums are at this point very good and much better than the softs, as Jens lags here, and we go 3 wide again down the back straight, and we go down the inside on Vexum, but because we lags a bit and we lose our front wing. Would have been such a great move. Now still side by side with Vexum, and we go around the outside here and we take the lead. We take the lead here as it is now starting to rain. And we are locking up so hard, but we are still in first, but we have wing damage and we have to come into the pits this lap, as DRS is deactivated, not available anymore. And we lock up, almost doing a Hamilton here in the pit entry, and behind us there was a big crash. Vexum and 2 other cars crashed, I think. Yeah, now changing to inters and changing our front wing. We will lose a few positions, but we are still in P3, so it's a great result currently with 21 laps to go behind Coutinho, but we sadly can't quite keep up with him. We lose about 3 seconds as it's now lap 12. We also maintain the gap to the cars behind us, so it's a very good race at this point. P3 would have been a podium at this point, no penalties or anything. And yeah, it looks good so far on the rain. And now there's a safety car. which means the whole field will be bunched up together and we go into the pits. And now it's a question, inters or wet tires, and we decide to switch to wet tires because it's raining very hard at this point. And what can I say? Everybody else is on inters and some have also stopped here. I am definitely on the right strategy, but am I on the right tire as well? We will see. We are now behind Puppet Master as the safety car comes in. There's a restart, lap 16 now. And we are in P7 as it's raining a lot. So at this point I thought, oh, we have a good opportunity here on our wet tires. The question is, will the rain last? Or will it maybe reduce and we will have to switch back? So it's a big gamble at this point, as we are still behind Puppet Master, our teammate behind us on inters. We are literally the only car on wets as we go down the inside here. And now side by side with Puppet, who has the better exit, so we are still in P7. As we now jump forward in the lap, we are very close behind Puppet Master. Now down the back straight, we have the better tire I think at this point. It's raining very hard and now we slipstream down the back straight. No DRS obviously. And now on the outside, we go through, we brake very late. What a great move here. Up to P6 now as we have a switchback and are now on the inside for the next corner. What a great move. And we lose the car almost, but we stay in front with 11 laps to go. P6 now, it's looking good so far. The tires are definitely faster at this point, the wet tires. So we will see what we can do. We now have to chase wrist and try to keep everybody behind, as now our teammate is battling with Puppet Master and he is overtaking him. So we are now here braking for the corner and we get a hit and we lose our front wing. Oh my god, what a disaster! It has gone so wrong. Once again, our race is ruined. And we switch to inters because, yeah, the rain has already decreased a bit. Now lap 25, we have made up 2 positions as other cars were having a bit of a struggle. And now with 2 laps to go, we are switching back to softs as the track has dried up, and in hindsight you can say that the strategy to switch to wet tires was absolutely wrong. As we are in 10th position here. Now the last lap, some guys are still on inters as we overtake wrist here on intermediate tires pretty easily. Now in P9, and yeah, it has not been a good race the last 10 laps. After that spin we couldn't really do anything. We were so far back, there were no safety cars, whatever. As Puppet Master and Mini Cruiser are now in front of us, both on intermediate tires, and they are so slow. We almost get collected by Mini. So there's another overtake and we overtake Puppet Master. So 3 overtakes in the last lap here. And we are in P7 now. And that's pretty much it. The P6 is too far ahead of us. But Iceman, our teammate, wins here in China. It's so insane. He was behind us, but he has actually managed to win. As we come home in P7, as Iceman wins his first race in Division 1. And as you can see, 3 seconds ahead of Lion, Vaxim in 3rd, we are at P7, a long way back. Kazui in 6th, Kogino in 4th. Yeah, Jens has the fastest lap. It was a great race for my teammate, not a great race for me. We could have actually won this race. Now the second half of the table, the 3 DNFs and Mini in P11. And yeah, now the Drivers' Championship, we have moved up 1 position to P5, but our teammate Iceman has moved up to P2 as Vaxim is still in the lead. It has been a very good race for him. And that means that we have moved up to P2 in the Constructors' Championship with McLaren. Very, very nice. Haas in P3 now behind us. And that's it. I thank you guys for watching this race. We'll see us again very soon. Bye bye.